Pickaxe.
Carvana's so easy, just a click, and we've got ourselves a car. See?
So many cars. That's a click-tastic inventory.
And check out the financing options. Payments to fit our budget. I mean, that's...
Clickonomics 101.
Delivery to our door?
Just a hop, skip, and a click away.
And bought.
No better feeling than when everything just clicks. Buy your car today on Carvana. Delivery fees may apply.
Are you looking for a D&D podcast with actual stakes? A world where every decision the cast makes is met with consequence? Then journey to the world of Nythera on Dungeons and Randomness. We're an actual play podcast with over 14 years of stories, and our newest arc, Frostbourne, was created with new listeners in mind. Check out Dungeons and Randomness wherever you get your podcasts and join our incredible community for the adventure of a lifetime.
Hey folks, Jasper here. I play Ruby Pettigrew on Frostbourne, Arc 6 of Dungeons and Randomness. Welcome to episode 35. Listen, we've been doing this for nearly 15 years, and that means there's a lot of stuff to catch up on. That's why we split things up into arcs, storylines that focus on different groups, different goals, etc. Good news, though, if you're new to DNR, Arc 6, Frostbourne, this one, is our latest, and it's the best place to dive into the world of Nythera. Even better news, there's a recap of episodes 1 through 20 in our feed that takes roughly 40 hours of the Frostbourne story and compresses it into about an hour. Just scroll down right after episode 20 and you'll find it. We're also closing in on the next recap covering episodes 21 through 40 coming out in a few weeks. So if you enjoy what we do, sharing those recaps with a friend is honestly one of the best ways to help us grow. Couple of quick shout-outs. We use Level Up Advanced 5th Edition from EN Publishing as our overarching gaming system. What you'll hear is essentially D&D 5e, but with even more crunchy, epic goodness that brings so much depth to the story we're telling. You can grab a discount for all the Level Up A5e stuff with code DANDR. And lastly, check out GM Assistant. It's built to help manage complex campaigns and stories like ours, and is pretty much what any table needs. Links in the episode description, and yep, code DANDR works there as well. All right, let's get back into it. Last time on Frostbourne. Okay, let's break this down a little. We're kind of in an Esterholt-sized crucible, and things are only getting hotter. Half our group has been caught up in a weird warlock-based fight club in the basement of a tavern called Grizzlebits, which is a sentence I can't believe just came out of my mouth. For lots of reasons, that situation has now ended up in a showdown between our fearless leader Logrhyn versus our very good friend Chimera, who's dealing with some very big feelings. He's morphed temporarily into a new were-demon form that he's having some trouble regulating. It's really not his fault. Still, this is kind of scary stuff. Meanwhile, on the other side of Esterholt, the other half of the group is totally unaware of that terror and has been chasing down Thane Silverfox, a celebrated monster hunter who actually seems to be more of a rogue serial killer. Nythera pulled out her Raven's Breath assassin persona to do some real damage, but the strain of it got away from her. Ruby, however, was able to tackle Thane as he was getting away, but now they're tangled up in the middle of the street with a handful of surprise guards and other folks gawking at them. In today's episode, the showdown in the basement continues, and despite there being a sort of greater demon in the mix, it's weirdly evenly matched. Plus, the situation with Thane becomes more of a chess game than just trading punches. Okay, enough. Take it away, Jason Massey.
Let's do that thing where we go around the table and introduce ourselves. I'm Jason. I'm the Dungeon Master, going around the table, starting with Jamieson.
I am Jamieson. I am at the bottom of a well currently. I play Logrhyn Cragborn. He is a dwarven marshal. He, him.
If Bree doesn't add an echo effect to that, what a missed opportunity. Let's start this off by asking more of Bree, like within the first 30 seconds. And Ian.
Hey, I'm Ian, he, him, any, and I am the personification of a deal with the coyote spirit. And I am playing Chimera, the tiefling warlock.
How dare you? That was my thing. And
well, you should have introduced
Well, what did
yourself
you
first.
damn it.
I got a Shure SM7B.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's the podcasting one. That's like a $250 microphone. That's pretty good. How much time you got left before they come to claim?
Well, it could be any minute.
I almost made a joke we'd have to cut. Jasper. I was thinking of Jasper looking right in his eyes when I was like, I can't make that joke. Fine.
Yeah. Nope. I like being the Jason police. I like it. You know what?
My
I'm just
freedoms
Jasper.
are being stepped on.
You know what? I am Jasper. I play Ruby Pettigrew, the half-orc gearslinger adept. And that's it.
And Susan.
I was debating derailing this, but no, I'm Susan Spenader. My pronouns are she, her. I play Nythera Rhyelith, the elven rogue.
Thank you, Susan. It makes me feel better.
There were two paths, and one looked
Yeah.
really fun, but then
you did the
one
right
looked
thing.
like what we had to do.
Don't worry,
Okay,
I got the low path.
Listeners, we have done this introduction 100 times already. So if we feel loopy, it's because that's why.
I feel like I carried this whole coyote spirit thing into the call, and we have just been fucked up for an hour. Like yeah.
Everybody in the Discord, tell us what deals you made with the coyote spirits.
Mm-hmm. And hey, we won't remember when you say that, when you tell us in the Discord. We'll be
will
like,
think
what
you
are
were
they talking about?
It's like, what the fuck is Alex talking? What does that mean? Like, what is he? Are you high?
But we will appreciate the interaction.
Mhm.
I always appreciate a midweek tag reminding me of some shit I don't remember saying. Okay. We're clearing the slate. Guys, things in Esterholt are getting messed up. You know it. I know it. And this is going to close out our January arc of making things far more messy and complicated than we ever thought they'd be. Like, say, back in August, I think, when we got to Esterholt or something. Like, I don't know how long we've been here. But since then, there have been minotaurs at the gate. There are multiple vampire factions, a murder, a rogue monster hunter, Chimera is being taken over by a were-demon spirit. Nythera is wearing an assassin mask that has not taken over, but definitely influenced some decisions. Well, we have children driving cars right down the middle of the thoroughfare. So, and I'm forgetting things. We have a lot going on. Now, in one of the iterations of this recording, we rolled D12s, and Jamieson won because, of course. So we're starting with Chimera and Logrhyn, and we're getting to a point now where you guys are actively really trying to harm each other. I think the shotgun to the chest was where we tried to harm each other, but like, I don't feel like there's a lot of holding back now, at least from Logrhyn's side. That infernal I guess aura, the influence of it's like, hey, just give in to that savagery, that you know, it doesn't matter if you're friends right now. It just, so that led to him tearing apart the staircase out from underneath of you. Chimera comes crashing down, and now you're next to each other again. So before we do like a roll initiative type of thing, I would say it's Chimera's turn to do something.
Okay. He said,
So
panically looking over
no,
this new
I'll
character
recap
sheet.
things so that you can. Yeah. So
Could you just like paint the scene a little bit, like where we're at and like what kind of like physical stuff is around us and what's going on?
lots of wood shrapnel basically right now. So imagine these are basement steps to like a tavern. So up, then there's a little landing, then up again, landing at the top of the stairs. There's the basement door. You were on one side of it, and Aura's on the other side of it. You were going to blast the door, and before you can do that, Logrhyn plows through the pillars underneath of the staircase. So essentially the whole thing just tumbles down. So the first bit up to the landing just kind of falls over, but that whole structure underneath the basement door is just going to splinter because it's a lot of weight. One, a stone dwarf comes running through, so that's just going to be, no building code is going to be able to sustain that. And then your heavy ass, now being all big and demonic, is going to fall through the top. So you're going to come down and land on your feet here. Give me a Constitution saving throw, just to kick things off. I want to see how you land, because you're not ready for this, but
Yeah. Let's do a little Constitution. That's pretty good, actually, on this old
17's
guy.
pretty good. So you are going to fall. You're going to land on your feet and just like, so there's probably a second where like you kind of like squatting and then stand back up unharmed, right? Like it's not that big a fall. It's probably like a 9-foot fall, something like that. Unpleasant, but not lethal. And definitely not enough to slow you down for any significant amount of time. So you have Logrhyn pretty damn close to you.
Okay.
And you're just kind of surrounded by, splintered planks of wood and, joists.
Excellent. That was going to be my next question, actually. So thank you.
How many joists? Let's roll some D6s. Give me 3 D6s. That's a D2. You goddamn motherfucker.
Well,
that's
that covers 2 of the D6s.
That's not how odds work. 7 joists. Maybe that's why these stairs fell apart so quickly. I don't know how many joists you're supposed to have on a set of stairs. Someone who's working construction out there is livid.
Okay, so how, like, the stairs have come down. How high is up is this door from where we
About
are?
9 feet
on the floor. 9 feet. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So a climb, but it's climbable, right?
Yeah, like not you're trapped forever, but definitely this is like a whole timeout while I scale up here or something,
Okay. Man. Okay. Well, I think Chimera is, now that he's down here again, he's just gonna look Logrhyn like right in the eyes, and like Chimera's eyes just start burning, and he's gonna say, "Yes, Logrhyn, show me your rage. Show me your anger. Let it out. Be who you are. That is all that I have been advocating for this whole time. It's you and me. And right now, if you want me to stop, you're gonna have to kill me. Okay? And that's what I want. I want to see your passion. I want to see you untethered."
So the whole time he's speaking, Logrhyn is basically just talking towards him. Like he's not standing and like listening. He takes the stairs down. Chimera gets up, starts talking to him, and Logrhyn is pacing toward him. So when he gets there, if Chimera is still there, if he's not like doing anything to try to get away, Logrhyn will basically start to sort of climb up him, but he's so heavy that he's more pulling Chimera down towards him. You know what I mean? Like he's climbing a ladder, but the ladder is kind of just folding as he goes. That's his intent anyway. Obviously, if Chimera wants to try to stop it in any way, that's what he's going to do if nothing stops him.
So I picture scattered, like you're ankle deep in bits of broken wood. So it's this kind of slow, like kicking things out of the way to get to him and stuff. And then you get to him. I guess I count this as a grapple, right? Like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can make a grapple. Sure. What is that? That's just it's an unarmed attack. And then.
Athletics.
It's athletics. Okay.
You don't have to roll to hit. Like he's there. You're there.
Right.
Like,
okay. Yeah. If he's not trying to move out of the way, then we'll just do an athletics.
Yeah.
Is it is it opposed? Like, is there anything I will oppose? Oh, okay.
So acrobatics or athletics check from you.
Oh, acrobatics or athletics. Okay, let me give you an.
Guess it's athletics.
Yeah, let me.
Unless you just let him do it. Unless you just want him to like go for it. Yeah, climb. Seriously, like
just go ahead, just climb up there.
Get up on me, cowboy. Like, you know.
We got to get to this door. So
thank you.
Against my maneuver DC, yeah. Oh shit!
Oh fuck!
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Well, 23 beats all that. So okay.
What I'd like to do is
So I picture him walking up and just like almost grabbing your lapels and like trying to Shadow of the Colossus you. So he's like right on your chest, like he's right there.
Yeah.
And you do what?
Yeah, I think he grabs Chimera and Chimera just grabs his hands and pulls them off of him, and gets in Logrhyn's face, looking at him. He's just like really close, and he just says, "Oh no. You're gonna have to kill me, Logrhyn, and then." Your plan, it all goes to shit. If I'm dead, if I'm gone, it's all done. You might be able to do something else, but you'll never be able to do it the way you want to. You might find someone else, but there's only one of me. And then you'll just be another Cragborn failure.
I imagine that even though Logrhyn wasn't able to like pull Chimera down, that in order to sort of pry Logryn's hands off of him, that they are like face to face, like Chimera is like leaning down, and Logrhyn is like staring up, and Logrhyn is teeth gritted so close to his face that he looks like he's going to bite him, you know. And I'm gonna make another strength check because this is sort of an ongoing like contest of strength, you know. So I'm gonna do another athletics check, and we can do it opposed again if you want. But I want to see what happens there before I do anything else.
Sure. Oh.
Okay.
Well, that's a 23. Okay.
Let me try.
Maybe his words were a little impactful.
Yeah, I almost gave you advantage just because it's like, ooh, that failure line is.
All right. Well, let me see if I can oppose this. I don't think I'll.
14.
Yeah.
Okay.
To a 14. Okay.
So you have done pissed him off good. Yeah.
Yeah. So Chimera definitely being, he's listed on the table as a were-demon aspect right now. So he is stronger than Logrhyn was probably expecting. But then he goes and says some things, and Logrhyn sort of takes his hands back. And what he's going to do is he doesn't grab Chimera by like the throat, but what he does is he gets him like under the jaw with one hand, sort of like you need to stop talking. And his other hand is going to come up and take a horn, and he's going to sort of just twist a little bit, just to be like, I need everybody who's in there to listen to me right now. Chimera, Kolgoth, whoever else is in there. And he's like, teeth like right next to his cheek. Chimera works for me. Kolgoth can have what's left. I'm going to get what I'm owed. And I will do anything it takes to get it. So what you need to do right now is hold really still, because you're not going to want me to miss. And he has one hatchet left on his belt, and he's going to take it, and he's going to try to hack that horn off.
This is heading south quick. Okay. Give me an attack. Give me just a attack roll with that hatchet, and we're going to take it from there.
Why does it say activate action? I just want to attack.
Activate hatchet.
Activate hatchet. Go.
Hacktivate. That's
Hacktivate.
Fuck. So that's a 12. What's the Weredemon's AC?
18.
Just a bit outside. So I'm going to guess you don't hold still. So
Or
what
doesn't it just doesn't get it chopped through, right? Like it's just a hand
yeah.
axe.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, he goes to cut and it like sparks or something like that. I'm going to try and do, because we're like close face to face. And Chimera's just, I think he's just smiling this whole time, because where demon aspect Chimera, this is what he wants, right? Like, this is what he's here for. And he just looks at Logrhyn and he's like, Chimera doesn't work for you. You can't hold what he is. No one can, and no one will. The more you try and strangle that, the more it falls out of your grasp. And you'll find yourself at the bottom of the mountain forever. And I'd like to cast something called Infernal Gaze. And it is a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw, or the target is frightened for 1 minute.
So here's the thing. I think currently I'd give him advantage on that saving throw just because of his I don't give a fuck mindset right now. You know what I mean? Like it's
okay.
Oh,
cool. Fine. But I do have this aura that is around me that but I think you might need to tell me about this, because the aura, I think there's a lot going on here. The aura was missed a save from like last time ago, but it says until the start of the next turn, the creature has disadvantage on wisdom and intelligence saving throws. So I don't know if that carries over, or I don't know if he needs to make another save for that aura for that to take effect. We're not
currently in combat, right? So like turns are like 6-7 seconds, and we've done a minute's worth of stuff. So like technically that's 10 rounds of combat. So just for the painting a picture of it, let's ignore that for a moment. But let's do this penance stare thing.
Okay, so wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, with advantage this time.
16, that's the number you gotta beat.
You got a dirty 20.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So I think that, is there any like, what does that look like when he does that?
I think it's just his eyes, like
like
glowing.
a hypnotic effect.
Yeah,
maybe?
something like
Yeah.
that. Like there's like fire and like light because they're like so close, so it's like, it's like filling that vision of Logrhyn's face.
Yeah, and I think that there's probably a moment where Logrhyn's eyes almost look like they're burning as much as Chimera's do. But I think he is able to snap out of it basically by twisting again, right? Like his intent now, because he's got that grip on Chimera, is to twist and sort of bring him to the ground. So I think he's going to use that motion to try to like basically break that gaze and try again. So I'm going to do another athletics check if you want to do it opposed, and he's going to try to bring Chimera to the ground.
You didn't start a business just to keep the lights on. You're here to sell more today than yesterday. You're here to win. Lucky for you, Shopify built the best converting checkout on the planet. Like the just one tapping, ridiculously fast acting, sky-high sales stacking, champion of checkouts. That's the good stuff right there. So if your business is in it to win it, win with Shopify. Start your free trial today at shopify.com/win.
I had that dream again. My small business needs to hire, but I don't use LinkedIn, and I hire an energy vampire. But also they're a literal vampire. And suddenly my team is spending all their time sharpening wooden stakes and buying bulk silver and rehearsing ancient chants, and then I wake up.
Don't let hiring nightmares ruin your dreams. LinkedIn Jobs' new AI assistant takes insights from over 1 billion professionals to create a short list of the best fits for you. Post your job for free at linkedin.com/quality. Start hiring today with LinkedIn.
That is, man. I have an inspiration. Never mind.
Oh my God, never mind. So for everybody out there, Logrhyn rolls a 10, is thinking about, it's like, man, there's almost no way. And then a 9 comes rolling in from.
Oh, man.
Okay.
So he's going to twist and sort of just like try to wrestle Chimera to the ground, still gripping the horn. And that's what he'll say too. He's like, "You have no idea how strong my grip will be. I don't let go until I get what I want." And he's going to chop at that horn again.
So technically, you are standing over a prone. So like, give me advantage, I guess. We're gonna see what this does.
Okay, that's a 26.
That's a 26. So okay, 26 with 6 damage. You're gonna swing down, and you're going to put a chip at the base of this horn. Now, it's not enough to sever it, but it is enough to damage it. And there's this hairline fracture, and it almost looks like there's this roiling like lava underneath of it, this bright red, almost as if that seam now is leaking energy. Like there is, you know what I mean? Like not enough to take the horn, not enough to snap him out of this, but there is a definite like there's a little chip in the armor, right? Here's what I'd like to do. I think we have to roll initiative at this point.
A very Logrhyn initiative of 4.
Well, you just win. Chimera, you are up first. You're being held down, and now you're being swung at here. Like what do you do?
And as much as I'm here for that, I don't like that.
No, not like this.
No, please, no. Daddy, no. I would like to I want to do something, but it's a little bit unconventional.
Baby, we are well into the unconventional. Let's go. Let's get weird.
It's not that weird, but it's weird. So I want to do this. I want to do an attack here, but I kind of don't want to target Logrhyn per se. I would like to target his armor, if that makes sense. Like, I'd like to leave a mark on it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Paint a picture. Yeah, no. I get you. Okay.
Yeah. So like if this hits, then it would like leave a mark on it of some kind, like a scratch or a burn or a palm or something like that.
So that's interesting, because like I think Logrhyn's standing AC is 25 with the shield down, I think. So like 23 right now?
It's 25 with the shield up. So right
Christ.
now, let me untoggle the tower shield.
It's got to be 23 then.
It would be 21 without the shield at all.
The shield gives you 4?
If it's planted, yeah.
Neat. Okay. So now he's just a god. So 21 assumes that you're trying to penetrate. I must say Logrhyn, but the armor, right? So a normal attack would be like you are trying to inflict grievous bodily harm. You're trying to hack at him or something like that. If you're just trying to damage the armor, I would say you have to roll half of that. If you're just trying to put a mark on the armor. If it's like a surface level, like Chimera was here type of thing, like you're just trying to, like a Zorro type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, his touch AC without any armor, with his -1 dex save, would be 9, right? Because it starts at 10 and his dex save is a negative.
Yeah, but that's your skin.
Yeah, I feel like that's your skin.
That's the nougaty center, right?
Well, yeah, but that's how touch AC works, right? Like if you're just trying to touch somebody, then it's just the base 10 and their dex save.
Yeah,
I might be talking third edition.
But to leave
shit.
a mark, I would say.
Okay, yeah,
I'd say you're shooting for 12.
Okay,
we're shooting for 12.
I don't know why I'm arguing it for it to be lower. Yeah.
Neither.
Okay, cool.
Attack. All right, so that's a 19. So you're going to mark this armor. What do you mark it with? How do you... Like, what are you trying to do to it?
I think Chimera just puts his hand right, like... Logrhyn is cutting the horn and stuff's leaking out. And Chimera puts a hand and he just, like, on Logrhyn's chest and just like claws down it, and you can just like hear the scratching of his hands going across like stone, and just leaves like a big long scratch on it, and like maybe some like embers or something are like coming off of it. And I think he just laughs. I think he's just laughing as this is happening, and he's just like leaving a mark on here. Yeah, and then I think he's gonna fiendish step away from here as a bonus action.
So this is you well and truly going off the deep end, right? Like you know.
Oh, it's like crazy stuff. It's like it's just laughing. There's no fun verbal sparring anymore. It's just like it's like totally disengaged from reality.
So where are you fiendish stepping to? Like,
if I could, I'd like to get up to the door if I can.
Well, there's no landing there anymore. There's no, like, what are the rules for that? It has to be someplace you could see, right? But it's fiendish, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think it is. It's somewhere you can see. But yeah, I don't know, like maybe like claws in the door,
Like
or like
clawing
into
at the
the
door
door
frame?
frame.
Just
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
like something like
God.
that. Like there's nowhere to stand, but maybe like using upper body strength to
I do have a reaction.
Okay.
So I don't know if this counts because he's moving via magical means, but I have a reaction called Warning Strike. When a hostile creature that you can see moves out of your reach, you can use a reaction to make a melee weapon attack, and on a hit, its speed is reduced to 0 until the start of its next turn.
So this is one of those things where normally this is an attack of opportunity type of thing. But
Right,
because
this is a no you don't type move, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But two things. One, you had a good grip on him, and like he's slipping away, and that aura is affecting you, right? So I would say like there's almost a connection. Like he like dematerializes and materializes, like clawing at that door frame like a cat, like just, you know, getting ready, and you're just going to whip that hatchet up there. So just give me a hatchet.
Okay. Let's do more hatchet. Oh, I rolled it. Yep. There we go. That's 23.
God damn. Okay. Okay. So, where do you envision it striking him that would cause him to just stop dead?
Well, if I'm reducing his speed to 0 again, I almost wonder if he's hitting something he's structurally hanging on to try to bring him back down again. Instead of doing the damage to him, you know? I don't know. We're playing a little loosey-goosey right now, so it doesn't have to be that. I'm just trying to think.
There's not too much more to... There's a door frame now, so like I think... I mean,
he'll go... Why doesn't he go for his fingers, right? Like...
Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay.
I mean...
So let's do this then. Okay. So that's 8 slashing damage. Let's do this.
4.
Why 4?
Resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Oh my God, you're right. Yeah, okay.
Attacks.
Jesus. Okay. Okay. Then here's what I want to do. Can I get a dexterity saving throw, Chimera?
Gotcha.
And if I could just throw in, like, I'm imagining too, because Chimera's trying to get through the door, so maybe he's hanging by one hand and has a door reaching for the doorknob, which is why this would reduce him to 0. Because that's the hand holding him up.
Yeah. So maybe like the other hand's like hanging off the doorknob or something like that. Just, yeah.
Sorry to interrupt.
No! Holy shit.
Oh, come on, nat 20.
That's a nat 20 and 23. So I don't think it's definitely not going to knock you down. But it is one of those things where it's going to give you pause, even if it's like, you motherfucker, like looking back down for a second. And on the other side of that door, you're going to hear Aura's voice because like you're grabbing that doorknob. And on her end, it's been horrific noise and arguing, you know, like violence, obviously, and like you guys are trying to hurt each other, and she has no idea who is on the other side of that door at this point. And she's just like, there's, you know, she's gonna grab the other side of that doorknob, trying to like hold it. Who is it? Like, she has no idea what to do in this. There's no protocol for this. And it's like, well...
Oh my God, what's my performance stats? Hang on.
It's Logrhyn.
Chimera will respond. Aura, you were right. I do need help. Something happened, and Logrhyn attacked me. He shot me with his shotgun in my chest. And if I don't get out of here, I will die. He will kill me. Aura, please. Let me through this door.
Logryn's howling in the background.
I don't imagine he's not like, yeah, okay. So you got to give me a deception check. While the things you're saying are technically true, there are some lies of omission in there. It's my first night in detox. I'm totally cool now. You can let me out. Like, it's, you know,
I'll be good. I'm fine.
Yeah. I'm over it, to be honest.
I have a 14.
Yeah, let me check her insight check. It's not very high because she's not incredibly worldly yet. Yeah, no. That is going to... But again, you got Logrhyn screaming, probably. Just like, you know, there's a ton of violence on the other side of that door. And there's a moment where she almost, like, starts to take down the little barricade. Like, and logically, even though she knows you can't just open the door, just hopefully, like, it's locked and barred, right? But she has no idea what's going on at this point, and you didn't seem like you. And that gripping the doorknob is just that, like, it's like hiding under the covers when you're a kid. It's like, what is that doing? But, like, it's comforting. It's like, okay, hold on. That doesn't sound like Logrhyn, Chimera.
You can hear him down here, can't you? Screaming? Anyone who was left alive, he killed, and he'll kill me next.
I genuinely, like, she has fucked up today. And I think at this point, like, none of that sounds right. Based on what she knows about Logrhyn. Like, that murder rampage doesn't sound like his, default setting. I think she tried to yell past Logrhyn? What's happening?
If Logrhyn can hear Aura, he does not
I don't
answer
imagine
her.
there'd be a reason. Okay.
Yeah, he's not focused on Aura. He needs Chimera to get back down here, please. So, because this door is a little ways up, and he's kind of dangling a little bit from it. Logryn's only, hang on, I can tell you exactly how tall he is.
Halfway. You're halfway up to the 9 feet.
Yeah, he's 4'3", but he's got a broad wingspan, so he can get his arms up there. He's trying to. So what he wants to do is grapple Chimera back down here, and what that looks like to me is getting his legs and full on slamming him back down onto the ground, like here, like shaking out a rug,
So the doorway's 9 feet up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see you making that. However, if you want to take a big piece of 2x4 and just swing at him like a piñata to maybe get him to, you know what I mean?
What about running? Is there anything if he's like running?
This is Logrhyn. That's mean.
Well, here's the thing: an athletics check. How high do I need to jump to get him?
I mean, don't forget that this aspect of Chimera is not Chimera sized. He's twice as big, twice as tall, twice as long.
Yeah,
right.
And I'm giving him like a foot or so leeway, hanging off
Just
of this.
Thank you. That's more generous.
I'll make an athletics check to get up to him. Like,
Give me an
Logryn's
athletics
not
check.
thinking of he's not at a stage of animal that's using tools right now,
Got it. Okay.
He's
All
gonna
right.
jump up and wrap his arms around as much of Chimera as he can and drag him back down to the basement.
All right. Give me an athletics.
Doop. And doop. That's a 16.
I would say that there's enough rubble that you are able to kind of like get up there and like claw at his ankle. Like you have a grip on his ankle, but obviously it has to be something that is it's contested. I imagine he's contesting it. And I'll do this. Does Chimera want to contest the grapple or try to get through that door?
Ooh.
Because this is the second time it has been a hindrance to you. So even if you were to be pulled down and get back up, there's still a door.
Mm-hmm. I think he wants to get through that door. I think he wants to get through that door.
Okay. What does that look like?
I think he. Well, I don't think he knows what's on the other side, but he knows that there's some resistance to this door handle at least, but it's not a lot. Mm-hmm. So I think he's just gonna jerk that door handle off.
Phrasing?
Whoops! Yeah, did not mean for that to come out the way that it did. But now I am standing on it 10 toes. So yeah.
Okay. Okay, give me an athletics check then.
Okay.
Am I opposing this and trying to pull him down, or is that going to be next?
That's next.
Okay.
He's not, so you have him, right? Like he's not fighting that. He's pulling at this door. So the next step is you pull on him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh God. Yeah. 18. You're going to rip that door handle off. So there is now a hole. Yeah, you're just going to break a portion of this wood off. You're going to hear a clang as the other side of the doorknob just tumbles out onto the floor, and you're going to hear Aura scream. And now there is a good, like softball size jagged hole where you have ripped the wood clean off. And you can see a portion of like the door is barred. Like now you can see it's like, oh, okay.
Looking for a warm fire, strong ale, and good company? Come on down to Grizzlebits. Homebrewed stout, spiced wings, and half-price tankards every 7th bell. Whether you're fresh off the road or just need a quiet place to... Okay. Relax with friends in a welcome... Nope. This is actually, a bad time. Okay, we're having an incident, several actually, so maybe give us a day or two. Let us clean up, replace a table, or possibly a wall. Okay, Grizzlebits Tavern, where if I don't leave right now, I'm going to die. Grizzlebits, where nothing ever happens.
Hey folks, Jasper here. Sorry to interrupt everything. Listen, we want to connect with you. If you like what we do here, please consider joining our community on our Discord server. And if you want even more, please think about joining the DNR Patreon at patreon.com/DANDR. There you'll get behind-the-scenes looks, bonus games, Patreon groups with Jason and Bree at higher tiers, and so much more. There's even some big surprises coming down the path. Links to our Discord and Patreon in the show description. Now, just a couple of words from our sponsors, and then back to the show.
All right. We're cutting across town, and we have Ruby and Silverfox splayed out on a cobblestone street. There are a few guards that were on their way to the front gates, and you guys just crashed through a fence and kind of splattered out in here. And they are absolutely kind of stunned for a moment, and then they have crossbows drawn. It's like, stop, hold on. Like, they're just, it's like, stop fighting, basically. Like, stand up, slowly. And in the background is Nythera. And I have put a lot of pressure on Ian recently. Susan, it's your turn. I'm going to put a lot of pressure on you. I want to know what it's like to wear this mask. I want this to... I want the audience to feel the worst of you. Do you know what I mean? Like that, like, what is it urging you to do? And it's giving you a pathway to brutal efficiency with it, is kind of what you've described.
Yes. So what time of day is it?
I think it was towards the end of it, right?
Yeah, we're getting towards dusk now. Like, it's been a very long day, guys. The 22nd.
Oh my God. The 22nd of Dylan is the arc. This is the...
I'm thinking maybe it's the day. Maybe once we get past this day, maybe Mercury's in retrograde or something, or whatever Mercury would be in Theria.
Yeah. So the shadows are starting to elongate. I want to say, like, maybe the sun is... Well, I don't know which way. Let's just say it's behind the building Nythera is in, so that even the shadows start to look like they're wrapping around Nythera, and she's like, if you're looking directly at her, if you knew she was there, it's almost like she's flickering with the shadow. All you could see, these cold blue eyes peeking out from this mask and staring directly at Silverfox. And she's hearing in her mind, she's just hearing, kill him. And she's moving almost like a second faster, or a few seconds faster. She almost like, if you're watching her, she's like, you see a glitch because you can't keep track of how fast she's walking. So she's stepping out from the shadow. And then for a moment, she does catch, because all she wants to do is finish him. She wants to finish this. He tried to kill a child, and that is everything, the antithesis of everything Nythera wants. And then she's going to step out, but then see for a moment, she's going to see Ruby because she's entangled with Silverfox. And like I said, the important crux of this killing drive is a child was hurt, and she sees Ruby as her child because she has 3 half-orc children. So she's very much a surrogate. Like, even if I know Ruby feels this way, but even if Ruby didn't feel this way, Nythera feels very motherly affection towards Ruby. So I feel like, I've been thinking about this for a little bit, I feel like this would give Nythera pause, and it's not part of the mechanics. Technically, she could take it off whenever, but she is very deep in this, and she hasn't worn it in a long time, and she's feeling this bloodlust she hasn't felt in a while. So I think that maybe she should make a wisdom saving throw to take off her mask. That isn't part of the mechanics, but she would want to because she doesn't want Ruby to see her like this.
Yeah, and so to clarify, you were rolling d6s before, and they were adding up quite a bit. You were rolling pretty high. And to clarify for everybody at home, that is a negative trait it's building up toward.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So then there's levels of it, but the next level would even be like she gets psychic damage because she is too deep into this. She'll get like a short-term, like I'm level 5 out of 6, and the next one I will get short-term mental stress, and if I fail a wisdom saving throw, the mask tears itself off of her because she's too deep into it. So I'm almost there anyways, but that's what I was thinking, that I want to try to take this mask off now, even though she wants to kill Silverfox. Jason, did you want to impose a DC?
I mean, you're pretty much at the max right now, so I feel like we're talking like a 16 or 17, right? It's got to be pretty high.
Yeah, I think 16 is what I had for the next round, so that makes sense.
Yeah, let's do that.
Because I'm trying to take it off now. Okay, so for this moment, Nythera has this moment of clarity where her blue eyes, that's all you could see, bathed in the shadow that's almost wrapping around her like wings almost. her blue eyes make contact with Ruby. And I don't want her to see me like this. Sorry, can't speak.
No, I'm trying to paint in my mind. I'm trying to paint the scene a little bit too. So we've crashed through this fence. You're on the other side of the crashed fence, right? So not out in the street. And I think that's going to be important for you, for Nythera, to be able to take that mask off if it happens without it being like in front of guards and a few people walking around on the street. And it's this quiet moment of, I don't know. It's private, you know?
Yeah, and this mask was never meant to be worn in front of people, too. Like, this is an assassin's mask. If people know who you are, you're doing your job bad. Like,
that's a bad assassin right there. I feel like it's also, this is very much from Nythera's perspective. There's arguing going on. Like if we're covering, like, because Silverfox would stand up and brush himself off, and he's furious, right? And
I've got a thing for that. Give me a second. Right, but I feel like that's going on, and then while that's going on, Nythera's trying to like concentrate enough, but like all that conversation just fades out. Like there's this just tension. Like it's almost like her heartbeat in her ears type of thing.
Yeah, and these just like faint whispers just urging her to finish it. You're so close. He already has a knife in his back.
It's not great. It's not a good start. Give me that wisdom saving throw. But I do want to get to the the words being said. That's a 10 total. So hold on to that for a second. So these guards, I was about to say these guards pull up. They didn't. They were just standing there when you. So crossbows trained on you. Stand up. Stop fighting. What is this all about? And they're going to see the knife in Silverfox's back. So this doesn't look good. You clearly tackled him through the fence. He has a knife in his back, and he's going to get up, but clearly worse for wear. Like his head's still kind of steaming from the boiling pot of soup. He's a tiefling, so okay, but there's still some scalded skin and like irritation. Right. And he's gonna stand up and it's like, I'm working for the city, and these people attacked me. Like, this is like all like no smooth talk, no nothing, just like absolutely irate.
I'm gonna try to change that narrative. And see if with the commotion, with the confusion, that this can be put onto to rails that Ruby would want it to get onto. So we'll see how this works. They're going to be standing up. She's going to think quickly. She's going to look back. She's not going to see Nythera like struggling with anything in particular. Not going to, but she's going to at least see a presence and realize that there's someone, that yes, you're there somewhere, right? She's going to get up. And I have to explain this physicality. As she gets up, she's going to sort of brush herself off. She's going to hold out her hand and arm in a way that just maybe looks like she's getting her balance, but is also kind of, if you're looking at her, she's basically saying like, hang back, right? She's like, hang back. Mm-hmm. And she's going to throw herself at Thane Silverfox in a very appreciative manner. And she's going to say, oh, thank you, Mr. Silverfox. You got me out of there just in time. And she's laying it on super thick.
Sure.
And she's going to say that the werewolf must have slipped away whenever it first saw daylight. It ran straight towards the center of town, to the Minotaurs, to the mayor. Okay, so she's putting on a little bit of a show. She's grabbing him as if they were together, like that. She appreciated him in some way, shape, or form, no matter what he said. Right?
I feel like if you're visualizing it, You know the moment in Fight Club where he's literally beating himself up in the guy's office, and the guy's like he's got his hands up, like, don't fucking touch me. Like so he was just tackled by you. He's been attacked. He's trying, like, he doesn't want to hurt you in front of the guards, but if they weren't there,
totally, 100%. And this is, so obviously, but to state it out loud, she is playing on his persona that he has to maintain. So she's basically, he was about to say, like, they try to attack me, right? She's like, oh, Mr. Silverfox, I mean, this is the kind of mess you're known for fixing. This is where you shine. And she's going to point to the center of town. So whoever's listening to this is going to recognize Thane, she's imagining. She's going to be outwardly suggesting here that there's been some sort of disruption in the clamor, and we ran through this thing, and whatever it was, it's gone that way. This is your time, Mr. Silverfox. This is what you're for. And the corner she's trying to put him in is that he can't just say, no, that's not true. He's got to, or he risks something.
This is unique, right? Normally, this will be a straight up deception check, right? But because these guards don't know him, but know of him, this is all very much, like you said, this is the aura, like, he's putting out there. The difference between him being a real person and him being a personality. So give me a performance check. And I want you to do it with an expertise die, because while you're doing this, you're drawing a crowd. You're getting people's attention. And the more people that look, the more pressure is put on him.
That's precisely what I was trying to do, because I know that there were guards, and I know that you mentioned that there were a few people around. This is not an abandoned alley. This is, there's a speakeasy here. There's people around. Maybe not 1,000 people, but there's a few people like, what in the world happened? She's saying very specific things. She's saying the words werewolf. She's saying minotaurs, which probably people have gotten wind of. That's what I'm saying. Everyone's already agitated, because depending on what part of town you are, there's a lot going on. Yeah. So as someone's running to go tell their mom about, like, there are minotaurs at the front gate. Yeah, there's a monster in this bar. And then down here, there's there's a bunch of shit going on. So she's going to, another thing she'll say too is, the streets are too crowded for this, Mr. Silverfox. And then she's going to, this is, I'm really laying it on thick for us, but she's going to say, trying to get Nythera to hear this, not here, not now, right? Something to that effect. All right, so performance, here we go. Oh, shoot, I've still got disadvantage from some strife, but here we go. This is going to be 3, isn't it? Yeah, pretty much. So here's the thing. You rolled a 5 and a 6. There's a total of 9. It is hammy. It is overwrought. It is almost childish as a deception. Chimera would laugh at this. Regular Chimera. But it is going to do the job of gathering an audience. That's what you're doing. It's a carnival show. You're trying to get people in. So while it's not necessarily convincing, all it has to do is get attention. And if one person takes it as a serious threat, and it's like, werewolf. Werewolf? Like, we have werewolf and minutes. Like, you're going to hear people start to whisper, and Silverfox's jaw is going to tighten. And he's going to turn his back to one of these guards, because he has to provide, like, some kind of proof that he's working with the city, and he has, like, paperwork for that. But he's also like, take this fucking knife out of my back, like, and someone's going to reach and grab it, but he's going to lean in while it's happening, and he's just gonna, like, whisper to Ruby, "This isn't over." "Oh, you can count on it," she whispers right back.
Please.
While that exact exchange. So I've been thinking about this. I want it to happen at the same time. But Nythera, even in this moment, even though she wants to kill him, there is a crowd. She is a trained assassin. That is not how you do not jump into the middle of the crowd and announce yourself. That is not what you do. So I was thinking she would try to take a shot, but now there's a crowd, so she doesn't have a clear shot. I'm thinking she wants to kill him. She wants him alone. So Ruby's made this thing. I'm going to cast Minor Illusion down the street. I'm going to first go stealth so no one can see me. And with this mask, I automatically succeed on 1 stealth or sleight of hand check. That's my 3rd level. So I'm stealth. I'm in shadow. No one can see me do this. And I'm going to cast Minor Illusion to make the sound of a werewolf roar in the direction Ruby said. Because I want him alone as an assassin so I could kill him.
So she'll whisper back to him at this exact moment. You know, saying like, yeah, you bet it's not over.
And then you hear that.
And then you're going to hear some sort of crash and a wow or whatever.
Oh boy.
And she's going to give him a peck on the cheek and say, "Go get him, Mr. Silverfox." And back away so that it's now the spotlight's on him to go chase the werewolf?
And if there's a split second, there's a split second where like people start crowding in. It's like werewolf, but it's circumstantial, right? It's not like it's an unfounded. And then there's a howl. So these people are crowding around him, asking questions, and he's just like looking down that alley, trying to see Nythera. And then the howl goes off, and it's like, oh fuck. And he has to he's going to grab these guards. And it's like, follow me. And they're going to go off into the city. And meanwhile, Vetti's driving a vehicle that she has no business driving, doesn't know how it works, has never even sat in it before. So it's not like she could have even watched you. Chet is in the passenger seat, bleeding, and there's almost a foam coming from the crossbow bolt wound. The bolt is still there because pulling it out is done. Everyone knows that. Even they've hung out enough on the road with you to know you don't pull the bolt or arrow out. Right? That's bad. But that poison has seeped all the way in, and Chet is in agony. Can't talk. Can't do it. And this vehicle is moving faster than it was. I'd say like 20 miles an hour, right? And the entire time she's like, okay, we're going to find somebody. It's going to be okay. Just try. And she's trying to do the thing where one of her hands is over here, just like trying to like either hold his hand or just like steady him. It's because seatbelts haven't been invented yet. And these streets were not built for vehicles, and it surely wasn't built for the Hummer G1 of fucking like, you know what I mean? That Gen 1 Hummer that looks like a spaceship and a house had a baby. So 20 miles an hour isn't crazy fast by today's standards. But these streets have people in them. There's no crosswalks. There's no stoplights, no stop signs. There are vendors in the streets. There are people kind of like trying to get, and she is just trying to dodge. She doesn't know how to stop and start very well. Like, she doesn't know how far, like picturing this with pedals, right? She doesn't know how far to put the pedal down to make it do what she wants it to do, right? She knows this makes it go faster. Let's go all the way down. And as she's driving, that blood and that foamy poison is going to start to spill onto the seats. Because it like he's just like writhing. It's not quite as bad as like the opening of Reservoir Dogs or something like that, but he is losing quite a lot of blood, and he is in agony, just like not cogent anymore, just like wailing. And this vehicle is going to speed up and up and up. And she's eventually doing like 45 and 50 down these streets. And I have to do like dexterity saving throws or something like that. There's no driving a car check, but it's gotta be just trying to avoid people, right? So
I don't like this.
I don't either. I imagine she knows the church in the Gloaming Quarter, which is clear on the other side of town. That's a lot of town to go. That's a lot of city to go through. But she knows Chet was just attacked for being a vampire or a junior associate,
intern, a vampire intern, a
vampire
intern, we call them.
So she doesn't know if she can trust the rest of the city. So it's trying to get to the Gloaming Quarter and trying to get there as fast as possible. God, okay, dexterity. She is trained in dexterity. Oh my God. Okay, 22. So this vehicle does make a lot of noise, and that is something that it has in its favor. People know it's coming, right? So there are going to be vendor stalls that get smashed, and people are going to be running. And at some point, there is some noise, let's call it a werewolf howl, that makes people scatter into the streets. So there are a few times where it's like, oh my God. So there is utter chaos going on. Minotaurs are getting ready to march through the streets up into the mayor's, it's not a castle, but there's a big series of buildings and stuff like that for official meetings and things. There are people running from that bar and spreading the word that there is some kind of monster that has killed people after, there's a lot going on. And she is just trying to get to the other side of the city here. And I need one more check. $16. Okay. No one's gonna die. That's the good news, right? That's probably a miracle, honestly. So she is most of the way through the city. That being said, there will be consequences for that, obviously. There's a lot going on. Utter chaos in the city right now. Depending on what part of the city you're in, there are different mobs of people running from different things right now. It's insane, right? And at one point, she has to go down different alleyways. And it's almost like if you see English, Italian, French streets, they're not built for cars, not American cars. And this is very much an American car size-wise. So there's parts where she almost gets wedged down alleyways and is just trying to, so there are sparks coming off of the side of this thing, just like shrieking as metal is being raked and scratched against cobblestone and brick. And she is going to turn very sharply, getting to the gates of the Gloaming Quarter. And as she does, she will lose control just a little bit and kind of plow into a wall. And for just a moment, she has to try and figure out how to put this thing in reverse. And she's just pulling levers, flipping switches. You described it as like the Enterprise,
that,
right? With this, yeah.
Betty.
Just flipping switches.
Not that one.
What are the odds that she flips a switch that shouldn't be flipped? Tell me what this panel stuff. You went to great lengths
to
describe it.
I did.
I'm sorry. I wanted to utilize that.
There's a lot of stuff in there. There's a lot of stuff that's going to be. Let me see if I can sort of parse this out. I'd say that there are an inordinate amount of these switches that are all about the comfort and fun of the ride, like lights on the inside and glowing copper tubes to make sure that everybody's feet are warm. She's got things that happen that are fun future things for each of their seats and stuff like that. You know, like a little thing for Logrhyn and whatever. There's a lot of those things that she spent way more time on than why would anyone do that? She's just Ruby. She was hyper focused on doing what she thought would be fun. Mm-hmm. Then there's some portion of this that is, you know, like sends a flare, you know, up into the air, or
good, there wasn't enough attention, that, like...
right? Or opens up the hatch at the top, you know, automatically, right? Flips down some I don't know what you call them, but like a step on the outside. There's a word for that, but like as you're getting up into a van or something like that. Yeah. But they fold down. Again, automatic stuff, right? That one of them does the windshield wiper, which is really rudimentary, but it sort of pushes things back and forth. There's stuff like that. Here's what she didn't do, and I'm not saying this retroactively, but what she didn't do is she didn't have like guns and rockets. Right. And
I never got a Twisted Metal vibe. It was more just stuff. Well, that's just, like that's it was,
her. I mean, she would love to get there, but that wasn't what she could do in that time. This was about just upgrading and whatever. So I'd say the worst thing that could happen, I'm not even sure if there was a flare, but that would be the worst kind of thing that I can imagine, is something like that. Something that might make some noise, but nothing that would be damaging. She's already caused enough damage. So I don't know. That's the sort of lay of the land of it. What's your question? What percentage of these things could go bad or that are pretty terrible?
Well, I mean, like if I were to let's say I made a table on the spot.
Yeah, I got you.
Like, are there rocket boosters? Is there
no.
You know, like how Knight Rider is it, I guess?
Fine. There's at least one of them that will expel a lot of hag repellent. And that's going to be a terrible gas. It's not going to be damaging, but it is going to definitely be not fun for a couple of minutes, I'm sure, because it's pretty concentrated. I don't know what else would be there. All right, so if we're making a table for this, I would say if we were doing... Yes,
I have an idea. What if they're okay? And there's a logical reason for this. It's going to sound like extravagant at the beginning, but like a flamethrower, but only because we drive through snow and it melts the snow before we go through it.
That's true. I love it. Yes, let's base it on a D12 table. There's gonna be 12 different things that could possibly
Jamieson,
happen.
can you give me a D12, please? The higher the number, the it'll be maybe a spectacle, but not destructive.
Okay. I feel like we're leaving town tonight. This is not.
We're 100%. This is the end of Esterholt.
Hey, that's a 12.
Hey, 12! So absolutely a spectacle. Something is going to happen. So
it's like fireworks. It's honestly, and interestingly, this is probably not something that Ruby did because she thought it would be beneficial. It's just that she thought this would be really fun one day. So
like
it's
a celebration. Like we did it! Like maybe... We took back, like, you know what I mean? Like it's like mission accomplished. Here's a banner. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah.
That one was labeled like Logrhyn. Right, and so she's like, "This is gonna one day. Nobody's gonna flip this one. One day when somebody's gonna flip this, is gonna be the best thing that's ever happened." And it's probably got like gunpowder and fireworks, and you know, it's like Bilbo's party.
So, picture coming out of this alleyway, and again, like anything on the sides of those steps that's like sheared off, right? Like it's just not, you know, knocking over trash cans, knocking over stuff.
Stop. It hurts the more you describe this stuff. It's starting to physically give me pains.
So she's going to try and turn right, but she can't do it tightly. It's got to be like a big wide turn, and is going to smash into this building. It just like blam. It is going to... This brick wall is going to like cave in little by little, and it doesn't look like it's destroyed the building, but it's not good for the foundation. It's not good for... And as she's trying to like, oh no, just trying to figure out how to put it in reverse, fireworks button. So it's like... So to whoever's in this building, right? Like, it is, car comes through, hooray! Like fireworks everywhere, just pop, 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 pop. So it just, tiny explosions and smoke and out the back of it, and then eventually just manages to get this thing into a gear and has to like stop and then, okay, how do I get it to go forward again? And as she's doing that, the smoke is going to dissipate, and she's going to see what looks like Logrhyn and a larger version of Chimera fighting in the basement she just plowed into. And like, she only has a couple of seconds to process that before looking down at Chet. It's like, and just like, I'm sorry. It just like takes off down the street and through the gates of the Gloaming Quarter. And I think that's a perfect time for us to pick up with Logrhyn and Chimera.
Awesome.
Okay.
Well, we got a show.
Yeah. So I imagine that's like, as trying to sync that up, that's like as Logrhyn is like leaping up to grab onto Chimera's legs to try to pull him back down from the door. Like suddenly the side of the building and there's fireworks. That's a lot. I don't know. I think Logryn's pretty focused. I think we're both pretty focused, to be honest. But now it's just more of a shit show.
Episode title.
Just more of a shit show. So what Logrhyn is trying to do, because I don't think we established this yet, that he's trying to forcefully pull Chimera down from the doorway and knock him prone again, even if it means having to go prone himself.
Yeah, and Ora's on the other side of that door, trying to, the doorknob's gone now. It has been ripped off. And then I imagine there is a split second where the Gearheart, bursts through that wall, and, fireworks are going up. It's like a new challenger approaches. So it's like, is this you or me? What is happening? And then
one crisis at a time, please. One crisis will be just fine. I feel like there's a little bit of I literally cannot think about what's happening over there because I will go crazy. For Logrhyn anyway. Yeah, so what I think needs to happen is, I don't know if it's necessary, but I'm going to make a strength check, or I guess athletics, which is the same, and see if I can pull you down.
Yeah, let's do it.
And get a 10.
Is it is it an ability check? Strength?
I rolled athletics, but
athletics.
You could probably contest it with, yeah.
Okay, 22.
Okay. Yeah. Right. You're gonna shirk him off pretty easily. What? Okay. What's Chimera's response to car and fireworks, by the way?
Well, I mean, it's chaos. And that's like,
right.
And there is nothing like regular Chimera. Chaos is beautiful. Like, but to wear demon fucking crazy Kolgoth Chimera amalgamation, like, this chaos is especially beautiful because it's just like fueling everything. What he's gonna do is, rather than like shake off Logrhyn, I think what he wants to do, because he's hanging on that door frame, I think he's gonna like let go and fall back and fire up into the ceiling to propel him and Logrhyn into the ground as hard as he can.
So we're just going full shonen anime now. Like,
as the car comes through the wall, we get fired down into the ground. It's just
Oh my god. It's like watching a Doom trailer. It's like, yes, this is just like, yeah. Yes, let's do that. You know what? Can I get an Arcana check from you? I just want to see how much oomph is in here.
Yeah. Oh, Arcana ain't what it used to be.
Well, it should be bolstered by the demon stuff. So like I would even say roll with advantage, because it's like we kind of have a mirror, like a not even an inverse. It's almost the same thing between Nythera's mask and this were-demon form of yours. This is you and Kolgoth merging, and the longer this goes on, the worse it's going to get, right? And there is a natural end to this. Either you die or you kill someone close to you or something. But it's turning up that heat a little bit. The words you exchanged with Logrhyn earlier are a testament to that, right? It is, I have to grab life and get the most out of it. I need to squeeze everything around me to feel everything the most, you know? Mm-hmm. So there's really not much of you that's holding back.
Yeah, and that's interesting. Is there a way that, because I feel like in all of this, there's like an ember of Chimera in there, and who's struggling for control.
Yeah. Even
though this feels great and it's wonderful, but like, I feel like Chimera is like, wait a minute, no, hang on, no. So I want to see if I can maybe like try and claw my way out of that. But let's do this first. And
Arcana first.
Yeah.
Give me that with advantage, and then
Okay. Here we go. Here's Arcana. Oh,
fuck!
Natural
That's
20,
a crit, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. Arcane senses. You're in sync with the arcane energies around you, granting you higher awareness of them. For the next minute, you are under the effects of the @UUID compendium 85E.
Detect magic.
Detect magic. Under the effects of detect magic.
So, good God. Okay. So, car plows through. Fireworks go off. Rooms filled with smoke and sparks, and you're hanging off this door frame. Logrhyn is clawing at you, trying to like, so he's halfway climbing up your back, trying to like get you off of that. You're easily going to maintain your grip on this door frame until you're ready to fall back. As you fall back, you are going to channel all of your energy. There's no part of you that's like holding back. There's like an idle Chimera in the back. It's like, okay, hold on a second. I need to get control of this. But as that's happening, just blasting into the ceiling, that general area, right? So just massive explosion, probably bigger than you were even hoping for. It is. You have a passenger with you, so the definition of "I don't know my own strength" is so apt right now. So you know what usually happens when you like what a crit would be for Chimera is amplified tenfold, right? And it is going to blast you into the wood, into the debris, into the ground. And I need both of you to give me a Constitution saving throw, and it's going to be fairly high.
Oh, Con, let's go.
19.
Nice.
Shit. Okay. He is wrapped in stone and a dwarf and really pissed off. He's got dad anger right now, you know? Like it's a special form of anger. So, that is a 19 for Logrhyn and 8 for Chimera. So, as you let this rip, there are going to be chunks and splinters of the staircase that are going to get driven into your arms and back because you are a much larger target than Logrhyn is. Logrhyn is going to get driven into the ground and probably put straight through. Like there is a hole now where there used to be basement flooring, and you're laying on top of craters.
Yeah.
And bits of ceiling and the foundation for the upstairs is going to start to rain down on you. So big chunks of rock and stone, and they're going to fall on top of you. And I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw with advantage, because this is a sobering moment. A lot of pain. And with that Arcana check, you're very in tune with this magic all of a sudden. You're like, whoa, hold on. Like it's a slap in the face when you're drunk, right? It is very like, okay, whoa. Give me that wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Okay, here we go. Clawing my way out the best I can. Oh.
Gonna drop a 2, take a 17. That is a total of 19. So as you're lying on top of Logrhyn, and you think the last of those remnants have fallen down, and you just like you're kind of looking up at the ceiling, and it's you're almost in a daze, and you're really going to take in like the feeling of the air, the smell, the feeling of your skin, and you can feel that you're kind of returning to yourself. You could feel those exaggerated demonic bits, like, you know, they're regressing, and you're really like you're coming back to yourself, but you are very weak, and you're probably going to end up blacking out. But the last image you see is obviously like the big chunk of the wall on the side. You're kind of like lulling your head to the side. There's a big chunk that leads out into the city street. There are people standing there looking in on this. There's a big chunk of like the walls from the what would be the first floor. They're full. You can see up into the bar where you were partying earlier. And you're going to see the door you were just hanging off of absolutely splintered to shit. You blasted the entire area. And you're going to see Aura's arms sticking out from the other side where the wall just caved in on top of her, is what it looks like. And that is the last thing you're going to see before you black out. And I think that is a fantastic time for us to stop for the evening.
No.
Oh my God.
No.
Esterholt is... We have to get out of Esterholt. Just reset. Like,